Did you know that taking an icy cold shower on a hot summer day actually makes you hotter?
Oh, wow.
I know, it sounds crazy, right? You are hot, so you want cold water.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But the science says it is a very bad idea. It makes your body trap the heat inside. Welcome, everyone. I am so happy you're here with us today. You're listening to Chat with Jennifer English.
Yes, welcome.
This channel is created just for you. It is a special place for A1 beginners who want to learn English. We use casual, daily English. We use very simple sentences.
Very simple.
There is zero learning pressure here. You can just relax, listen, and, learn with us.
I am your official main host, Jennifer, and I am, so happy to be here with you today.
Yes, it is a great day.
Mhm.
Yeah. Hello, my friend. I am Marco. I am the co-host of today's deep dive into our daily topic.
This channel is, a beautiful place for beginners. We are friendly. We want you to feel relaxed. Welcome to the show. We are going to have a lot of fun today. My co-host and I love sharing interesting things with you.
Yes, we do. My co-host and I are very happy to talk with you, our dear listener.
We really are.
So, let's start with a little daily chat. Let's talk about the weather.
Oh, the weather. Yes.
The sun is very bright. The sky is very blue. There are no clouds in the sky.
None at all.
But it is very, very hot outside, my friend. How do you feel on a hot summer day?
Oh, it is so hot today. When it is this hot, I feel like very warm all over my body.
Right, all over.
I sweat a lot. Sweat is the water that comes on your skin when you are hot.
Yes, sweat.
My shirt gets wet, my face gets wet, and I feel very tired too.
Me too.
The hot sun makes me want to sit down in the shade. It makes me want to rest and just, do nothing.
Do you feel tired when it is hot outside?
Yes, I do. I feel very, very tired. The hot sun takes all my energy away.
Even walking slowly makes me tired. I feel the heat on my face. The heat is the warm air from the sun.
Right?
I want to drink cold water. I want to sit under a big tree. It is a feeling we all know very well, don't we?
We all know that feeling, yes. The heat is everywhere. It makes us sweat. It makes us tired. It makes us want to rest.
So today, we are going to do a deep dive.
A deep dive.
A deep dive means we will look very closely at something. We have a big stack of interesting medical articles today.
Lots of papers.
We have science sources. Our mission today is very clear. We want to understand exactly why hot weather changes our bodies.
That is a great mission.
Why does the heat ruin our moods? Why does it stop us from sleeping at night? And most importantly, what simple steps can we take to fix it? We will answer all these questions today.
This is a very important mission for us. The heat really changes how we feel.
It really does.
It changes how we act with our friends and family. It is not just in our heads. It is real science.
Real science, yes.
The medical sources tell us exactly what happens.
Oh.
And we will explain it all using very simple English words.
Let's start with our first topic. The body in the heat.
Okay?
Why do we feel so hot? Why do we feel so tired? We just chatted about a hot summer day.
Yeah.
We said the sun makes us tired.
Right. Very tired.
But why? What is happening inside us? Let's talk about the science. Why does the heat make us physically exhausted? Exhausted means very, very tired.
Well, the sources give us a very clear answer. The human body is very smart. Your body wants to stay at a safe temperature.
A safe temperature.
Yes, it wants to stay warm, but not too warm. It wants to stay cool, but not too cool. We call this the core body temperature.
Core body temperature.
It is the heat deep inside your body.
I see. Let's think about a safe house. Your body is like a safe house.
I like that.
It wants to keep the temperature inside nice and comfortable. It doesn't want the house to get too hot.
Exactly. The body wants to be safe. But, what happens when you step outside?
Right.
You step out the door. It is very hot outside. The sun is shining. The hot air hits you. The body has a big problem.
Oh no. So what does the body do to solve the problem?
The body goes into overdrive. Overdrive means it works very, very hard.
Very hard.
It works extra hard to cool down. It wants to protect the safe house. So the body starts a lot of hard work. First, your heart starts to beat faster.
The heart is the organ in your chest. It pushes the blood. So the heart beats faster and faster.
Yes, your heart works harder. And it pushes your blood very close to your skin.
Oh, to the skin.
The blood vessels get bigger. Blood vessels are the tiny tubes in your body.
Tiny tubes, okay.
They carry the blood. When you are hot, these tubes get wide, the blood goes to the skin.
Why does the blood go to the skin?
Because the heat is in the blood. When the blood goes to the skin, the heat can leave the body.
Oh, I understand.
The heat goes out from the skin into the air. This is how the body cools down. It pushes the heat out. But, this takes a huge amount of work.
I have a question, my friend. Let's unpack this. Is the body like a car engine?
A car engine.
Yes. Let's think about driving a car. When a car engine gets too hot, the car has to work extra hard.
That is true.
The cooling system in the car turns on, uses a lot of energy. It works hard just so the car doesn't break down. Is our body like that hot car engine?
That is a perfect example. Yes, the body is exactly like a hot car engine.
Wow.
The car uses all its gas and energy to stay cool. Your body uses all its energy to stay cool, too. Your heart is working. Your blood is moving. Your skin is sweating.
All working together.
Yes, this hard work is exactly why we feel so tired and slow on a hot day.
That makes so much sense.
Yeah.
We feel tired because our body is running like a hot engine.
Exactly right.
It is doing a lot of work inside, even if we are just sitting on a chair. I mean, I could sit in a chair outside. I am not running. I am not walking.
Yeah.
But I still feel tired.
Yes.
It is because my heart and my blood are running a marathon inside me.
That is exactly right. Your outside is resting, but your inside is working very hard.
That is amazing.
It is very simple biology. The body uses its energy to keep you safe from the heat. So, well, you have no energy left to feel awake and strong.
This is fascinating. Now let's move to a very interesting connection. Because our body uses all this energy, our brain has no energy left.
Right.
This brings us to our next topic, heat and mood. Mood is how you feel inside your mind. Are you happy? Are you sad? Are you angry? That is your mood.
Yes, your mood.
Our medical sources tell us about the cortisol connection.
Yes, the cortisol connection is very important. Because the body is working so hard like a hot engine, it feels stressed.
Stressed.
Physical stress means the body is tired and hot. This physical stress creates mental stress.
Mental stress.
Mental stress is in your mind. This changes how we feel. It changes how we act with other people.
So the body tells the brain that it is struggling. What does the brain do?
When the body is on overdrive, the brain gets a danger signal.
A danger signal.
The brain thinks, oh no, we are in trouble. So the brain releases a special chemical. It is a hormone called cortisol.
Cortisol. Let's explain that simply for our listener. What is cortisol?
Cortisol is the stress hormone. It is a chemical messenger in your body. When you are stressed or worried, you have a lot of cortisol.
Okay, a lot of cortisol.
This chemical does two bad things to us on a hot day. First, it drains our energy. It takes our energy away very quickly.
That is bad.
Second, it makes it very hard to think logically.
It makes it hard to think logically. What does that mean?
It means it is hard to think clearly. It is hard to be smart and calm. When you have a lot of cortisol, you cannot make good decisions. You feel confused and upset.
So cortisol makes us tired and confused. That is a bad combination.
Very bad.
Our sources from the Cleveland Clinic have done studies on this. A study is when doctors look closely at people to learn something new. The studies show that during heat waves, people change a lot.
Yes, they do.
A heat wave is many days of very, very hot weather. During a heat wave, people get angry much faster.
That is true. The doctors see more aggression. Aggression means, acting mean to other people.
Acting mean.
It means fighting or shouting. There's more violence. And the hospitals see a big change.
Really? The hospitals?
Yes. More people go to the emergency room because they are angry or hurt. The heat makes people act very badly.
This raises a very interesting question for me. When our heart is beating fast from the heat, does our brain get confused? Does the brain think we are angry at someone? Let's say I'm standing in the sun. My heart is fast. Am I angry or am I just hot?
That is exactly what happens. The brain gets very confused. Think about a time when you were very angry at someone.
Okay, I am thinking.
Think about a big argument. When you are angry, your heart beats fast. You get hot. You sweat.
Yes, that is true.
Now think about just standing in the hot summer sun. Your heart beats fast. You get hot. You sweat.
The physical feeling is exactly the same.
Yes, it is exactly the same feeling. So the brain cannot tell the difference.
Wow.
The brain says, my heart is fast, I am sweating, I must be very angry. The brain thinks you are mad. So if someone does something very small, you lose your temper.
You lose your temper. That means you get very mad very quickly. So if my friend drops a pen, normally I don't care. But on a hot day, if my friend drops a pen, I might yell at them.
Yes, you might yell at them for dropping a pen. Because your brain is already prepared to be angry. The heat tricks your brain.
That is amazing to know. It is a trick. The heat tricks us. And the sources say dehydration makes this bad mood even worse.
Yes, dehydration.
Dehydration is a big word. It means your body needs water. When you don't drink enough water, you are dehydrated.
Yes, when you need water, your brain is even more stressed. Your brain needs water to think clearly.
It needs water.
So hot weather plus no water equals a very bad mood. It makes the anger even bigger.
So the heat makes us confused and stressed. This puts us in a bad mood and makes us angry. And then we don't drink water, so it gets worse.
Right.
This is a very clear cause and effect. The body works hard, the brain releases cortisol, the brain gets confused, we get angry.
Exactly. It is a chain of events. One thing causes another thing.
Let's connect this to the bigger picture. We have this biological anger inside us. It is in our bodies and our brains. But we don't just stay inside. We go outside.
Yes, we do.
We take this anger out into the real world. Where do we see people feel this anger the most? Our sources tell us about road rage.
Road rage.
We feel this anger the most when we are sitting in our cars in traffic.
Sitting in traffic is a very stressful daily routine. Traffic is when there are many cars on the road. The cars are close together.
So close.
No one can move fast. You just sit and wait. Road rage is when someone gets very, very angry while driving a car. The sources say road rage goes up a lot in the summer heat.
Why do drivers get so angry in the summer? I mean, I know traffic is annoying, but why is it worse in the heat?
Because of what we just learned. The body is stressed. The brain is confused. When people are hot and uncomfortable in their cars, they have less patience.
Patience is a good word. Patience means waiting calmly. It means not getting angry when you have to wait.
Yes. In the heat, the patience goes away completely. Small mistakes by other drivers feel like big insults.
Really big insults.
If someone drives a little bit too slow in front of you, the hot driver gets very angry. If someone doesn't use their turn signal, the hot driver yells.
There's a very interesting study in our articles about this.
Yes, I remember that one.
The researchers did a test on real drivers. A researcher drove a car to a traffic light. The light turned green. A green light means go.
Right, go.
But the car purposely stopped at the green light. It just sat there. It didn't move. The researchers wanted to see what the other drivers behind them would do.
This is a famous study. It is so interesting. So a car is sitting at a green light. What did the other drivers do?
What did they do?
The researchers looked at the weather. On a cool day, people were patient. But on a hot day, the drivers behind the stopped car honked their horns much more. Honk, honk.
They used their car horns a lot. They were very angry.
Yes. They honked longer. They honked louder. They were very upset. And it was even worse if the drivers did not have air conditioning in their cars.
No air conditioning.
The hotter the driver was inside their car, the more they honked the horn.
I want to make a logical guess here. Let's think about this.
Okay.
I always thought people honked more in the summer because the roads are busy. Maybe people are going on vacation. The roads are crowded.
That is a good thought.
Or maybe they are just very tired from driving for a long time after a hard day at work. Driving can be very tiring. Is it really the heat? Or are they just tired of traffic?
That is a very logical guess, my friend. It makes sense to think that. But the researchers tested this carefully. They found it is definitely the heat itself changing our brains.
The heat itself.
The heat lowers our threshold for aggression.
Let's explain threshold for aggression simply for our listener.
It means the heat makes our fuse very short. Think about a firecracker.
A firecracker.
If the fuse is short, it explodes very fast. The heat makes our patience very short. We explode with anger much faster just because of the hot temperature. It is not just the traffic, it is the heat in the air.
So what can we do? We have to drive our cars, we have to go to work, we have to go to the store.
Yes, we do.
We can't stop driving. How do we stop this road rage?
The sources give us great, simple tips. First, plan your drives carefully. Look at the clock.
Look at the clock.
Drive in the cool morning, like at 7 o'clock. Or drive in the cool evening, after the sun goes down. Don't drive in the hot afternoon at 3 o'clock if you can avoid it.
Planning the day is a smart idea. Choose the cool times. What else?
Second, take breaks. If you have to drive a long way, stop the car. Get out. Stand in the shade. Rest for a few minutes.
Rest in the shade.
Third, drink a lot of water. We talked about dehydration. Don't be dehydrated in the car. Keep a bottle of cold water with you.
Water helps the brain stay calm. That is good.
And finally, practice empathy. Empathy is a beautiful word.
It is a beautiful word.
It means understanding how other people feel. When you see another driver make a mistake, remember the science.
Remember the science.
Remember that the other driver is hot, tired, and stressed too. Their brain is confused by the heat, just like yours.
That is beautiful advice. Empathy changes how we see the world. If someone honks at me, I can think, they are just hot and tired. I will not get angry back.
Exactly.
Drive in the morning, take a break, drink water, and be kind to other hot drivers.
Exactly. We are all in the hot weather together. We must help each other stay calm.
Now, let's talk about the next part of the day. You finish driving, you come home, the sun goes down.
Finally home.
The stress and the heat of the day follow us home into our houses. We're very tired. We really want to sleep. But our next topic is the sleep struggle,
Ah, the sleep struggle.
the biology of nighttime heat. Why is sleeping in a hot room so difficult? It feels impossible sometimes.
It really does feel impossible. Sleep and body temperature are deeply connected. They work together as a team.
As a team.
You need both of them to work right. To fall asleep and to get deep, good rest, your core body temperature must go down.
The core body temperature again. The deep heat inside the safe house.
Yes. The inside of your body must get cooler. It must drop by a little bit. If it doesn't drop, you can't sleep.
So, if the bedroom is too hot, what happens to the body?
If the room is too hot, the warm air is all around you. Your body tries to cool down, but it can't.
It can't.
The heat stays trapped inside you. And if your body can't cool down, your brain stays awake. The brain says, it is still hot. It is not time to sleep yet.
Oh, no.
This stops us from falling asleep. We just lay in bed feeling hot, sticky, and wide awake.
That is a terrible feeling.
Yeah.
We toss and turn. We look at the clock. We want to sleep, but the brain says no.
Yes, the brain says no.
I have a story to help explain this. Let's think about cooking. Trying to sleep in a hot room is like trying to make ice in a warm oven.
Making ice in a warm oven, I love that idea.
Think about it. You put a tray of water in the oven to make ice cubes, but the oven is warm. You turn it on. The water will never become ice. It will just stay warm water. The environment is wrong. The body is the same.
Exactly the same.
The body cannot make sleep happen in a warm room. It needs the cold to make sleep happen, just like water needs the cold freezer to make ice.
That is a perfect way to explain it. You can't make ice in a warm oven. You can't sleep in a hot room. The body just can't do it.
And the medical sources say that lack of sleep is very bad for us. Lack of sleep means not getting enough sleep. Even missing one night of sleep is harmful to the body.
Yes. Sleep is when the body fixes itself. If you don't sleep, you hurt your immune system.
The immune system, that is the system that fights sickness. It keeps us healthy.
Right. If you don't sleep, your immune system is weak. You can get a cold or get sick much easier. The body can't protect you.
That is scary.
Lack of sleep also hurts our alertness. Alertness means being awake and paying attention to things.
If we don't sleep, we can't pay attention at work or at school. We make mistakes.
Yes. And of course, no sleep makes our bad mood even worse the next day. This creates a terrible circle.
A terrible circle.
Let's think about this circle. The heat makes us sleep badly. Because we sleep badly, we wake up tired and stressed.
Yes, tired and stressed.
Then we go out into the hot day again. We are already stressed, so we get angry faster. Then we go home still hot and angry, and we can't sleep again. It is a bad circle of heat and anger.
We must break this bad circle. It is very hard for everyone. But the articles say certain people suffer the most from this hot sleep struggle.
They do.
Babies, older adults, and pregnant women suffer the most in the heat at night. It is very dangerous for them.
Yes, it is a big problem for them. Their bodies have a harder time controlling the internal temperature. A baby's body is still learning how to sweat and cool down.
Just learning.
An older adult's body might not sweat as easily, so we must be extra careful to keep them cool at night. They need a cool room more than anyone else.
We must help them. And we can help ourselves too. Our sources give us science-backed ways to cool the room.
Great ways.
This brings us to our next topic. We must fix the bedroom before we even get into bed. We can't just hope it is cool. We have to take action.
Yes, we have to prepare the room. We have to plan ahead. The first step is surprising.
Surprising.
People think the bedroom gets hot at night, but most of the heat in your bedroom at midnight actually came in at midday.
Midday. That means the middle of the day, like
Yeah.
12 o'clock in the afternoon.
Exactly. At midday, the sun shines through the window. The sun is very strong. It heats up the floor. It heats up the bed. It heats up the walls.
Heats up everything.
The heat gets trapped inside the room. So at midnight, you are feeling the heat from 12 hours ago.
So the sun comes in and stays. What is the simple action we can take to stop this?
Keep your curtains and blinds closed during the day. Curtains are the cloth covers over the window. Blinds are the hard covers you pull down.
Close them.
Close them in the morning. Block the bright sun. Keep the heat outside. The room will be dark, but it will stay cool.
Okay, that makes sense. Block the sun in the day to stop the heat. Keep your curtains closed. But what about the windows?
Ah, windows.
Many people think, it is hot. I will open the window to let the air in. Should we open the windows?
You have to be very careful with windows. Only open windows at night. You must wait until the air outside is cooler than the air inside.
Let me ask a logical question about this. Let's say it is 3 o'clock in the afternoon. It is very hot. It is hotter outside than inside my house.
Okay.
If I open the window, is that a bad idea?
Yes. Opening a window on a hot afternoon is a very bad idea. It is a big mistake.
A big mistake.
If it is hotter outside, opening the window just lets all the hot air come inside your nice, cool house. You must keep the window closed.
Keep it closed.
Keep the hot air outside. You must wait for the evening when the sun goes down and the outside air feels cool.
That is a great tip. Keep windows closed when it's hot outside. Open them when it is cool outside.
Yes. And when you open them at night, try this trick. If you can, open windows on opposite sides of your house.
Opposite side.
Open a window in the front of the house. Open a window in the back of the house. This pushes the hot air out one window and pulls the cool air in the other window. It makes a beautiful, cool breeze flow through the house.
A cool breeze is wonderful. The sources also say we should sleep on the lowest floor of the house. Why is that? What if my bedroom is upstairs?
If your bedroom is upstairs, it will be hotter because heat always rises. Think about a hot air balloon.
A hot air balloon.
They put a fire in the balloon, the air gets hot, and the balloon goes up into the sky. Hot air always goes up. So the top floor of a house is always hotter than the bottom floor.
Always hotter.
If you have a very hot night, take your pillows and sleep downstairs on the lowest floor. It is much cooler near the ground.
That is a very smart idea. Sleep downstairs. Here is another simple step from our articles. Turn off all your electronics. Electronics are things that plug into the wall, like the television, the computer, and the phone charger.
Yes. Electronics are a hidden problem. Even when the television is off but still plugged into the wall, it is on standby.
Standby.
Standby means it is resting but still taking electricity. When it takes electricity, it makes heat.
Wait, so the TV is making heat even when I am not watching it?
Yes. They are like tiny little heaters hidden in your room. If you have a TV, a computer, and a charger all plugged in, they add a lot of heat to the room.
A lot of heat.
Turn them off completely, unplug them from the wall. This stops the heat.
Wow. Unplug the electronics. That is so easy. What about fans? Many people use fans to stay cool. A fan spins around and pushes air.
Fans are great, but we must understand how they work. Fans do not cool the air. The fan doesn't make the air cold like an air conditioner.
It doesn't.
Fans just move the air around. Moving air feels good on our skin. It dries our sweat, which cools us down, but the air itself is still warm.
But the sources have a special trick to make the fan blow cold air.
Yes, the ice trick. Put a big bowl of ice in front of the fan. The fan blows the room's warm air over the cold ice. The air gets very cold.
Are they cold?
Then it blows that cold air onto you. It is like a homemade air conditioner.
That is a wonderful, simple idea. A bowl of ice and a fan. So we close the curtains, we open windows at night, we sleep downstairs, we unplug the TV, we use ice for the fan. Now the room is nice and cool. But what about the body itself? We have to cool the body down before bed.
The body itself, yes.
This brings us to our next topic, cooling the body. And we have a very interesting paradox here. A paradox is something that seems crazy and wrong, but it is actually true.
Yes, the shower and bath paradox. This is fascinating. When you are very hot at the end of the day, you might think, I will take an icy cold shower. I will turn the water to freezing cold. That will cool me down.
Freezing cold.
But the medical sources say an icy cold shower is a very bad idea.
This goes back to our hook at the beginning of the show. We said cold showers make you hotter. Why is a cold shower bad? It seems like it should work. Cold water on a hot body makes sense.
It makes sense to us, but not to the body. Remember the safe house? The body wants to survive. If you jump into freezing cold water, your body gets scared. The brain says, oh no, we are in freezing snow. We are going to freeze. So the body takes fast action. It closes the skin doors tight. The blood vessels get very small.
It closes the doors.
Yes. It closes the skin to protect the inside. It traps all the deep heat inside the body to keep your organs warm and alive.
It traps the heat.
So you feel cold on the outside skin for a minute, but you stay very hot on the inside. And when you get out of the shower, you will feel hot and sweaty again very fast.
That is amazing. An icy shower scares the body into trapping the heat. We don't want to trap the heat. We want to let it out. So what should we do instead of a freezing shower?
Taking a lukewarm shower is best. Lukewarm is a great word.
Lukewarm.
It means water that is not hot and not cold. It is right in the middle. A little warm, a little cool. very comfortable.
Right in the middle.
This water doesn't scare the body. The skin doors stay open. The heat can leave the body slowly and safely.
Okay, lukewarm water is good. It is gentle. But here is the real paradox. The sources say taking a warm bath or a hot foot bath actually helps you sleep on a hot night.
It does.
This is especially good for older adults. Wait, my friend, a warm bath on a hot night. That sounds crazy. Won't a warm bath make me hotter?
I know it sounds completely crazy, but it is pure science. Let's explain it simply. When you sit in a warm bath, the warm water heats your skin.
Heats the skin.
The body says, oh, it is warm on the skin. Let's open the blood vessels. The warm water makes the blood vessels in your skin open very wide. It brings a lot of blood to your hands and your feet.
So the skin opens up. The warm water acts like a key to open the door.
Yes, it acts exactly like an open door. The warm water pulls the blood from deep inside you out to the skin. Then you step out of the warm bath into the cool bedroom. What happens?
What happens?
All that deep heat inside your blood runs out the open doors of your skin into the cool air.
The heat runs out the open door.
Yes. When you get out of the warm bath, your deep internal body temperature drops very fast. It drops quickly because the doors are wide open.
Wow.
And remember, to fall asleep, your deep body temperature must drop. The warm bath causes the perfect drop for sleep.
That is absolutely fascinating. The warm bath tricks the body into opening the doors to let the heat out. I love that. The sources also mention another trick, cooling your pulse points.
Pulse point.
A pulse point is a place on your body where you can feel your heart beating, like your neck or your wrists on your arms.
Cooling your pulse points works very fast. The blood vessels are very close to the skin at the pulse points. You can put a cold, wet cloth on the back of your neck,
Back of the neck.
or you can run your wrists under cold water from the sink. The cold water cools the blood in your wrists. Then that cool blood travels back to your heart and cools your whole body from the inside.
That is a great trick. Cool the blood at the wrist and it cools the whole body. I read a very funny trick in the articles too. Some people put a pair of socks in the refrigerator.
The refrigerator.
They put them next to the milk. They let the socks get very cold. Then when it's time for bed, they take the cold socks out and put them on their feet.
Cold socks from the fridge. It sounds very silly, but it works perfectly. Your feet have a lot of blood vessels. When you cool the feet with the socks, it helps lower the core body temperature quickly.
Quick cooling.
It is a great simple trick that anyone can try tonight.
We have cooled the room. We have cooled the body. Now, our final topic before we review, what to wear and what to drink. How do we make sure we stay comfortable all night long while we sleep?
First, let's talk about clothes. What should you wear to bed? Some people think it is very hot in my room. I will sleep naked. I will wear no clothes at all. That will be the coolest.
That sounds cool.
But the sleep experts in our article say sleeping naked is actually a mistake in a heat wave.
I think many people sleep naked in the heat. Why is wearing no clothes a mistake? It seems like it would keep you cool.
Because of sweat. Even when you are sleeping, you sweat in a warm room. If you are naked, the sweat stays on your skin.
On the skin.
You lay on the bed, and the sweat touches the bed sheets. The bed sheets get wet. You feel wet, sticky, and uncomfortable all night.
Oh, stick.
The sweat doesn't evaporate. Evaporate means dry into the air.
That doesn't sound comfortable at all. Wet and sticky is a bad way to sleep. What is better? What should we wear?
It is much better to wear thin, loose clothing to bed. Loose means not tight. The clothes should not squeeze you.
Not tight.
And they should be made of natural fibers, like pure cotton or a special material called tencel. These special materials are very good at their job.
Their job.
They take the sweat away from your skin, they pull the wet water off your body, and they dry very fast in the air.
Let me use an analogy. Let's think about a sponge in the kitchen. A sponge is something that soaks up water.
Yes, a sponge.
Are light cotton clothes like a sponge? Do they soak up the sweat from our skin? They take the water away, keeping our skin dry and comfortable.
That is a wonderful analogy. Yes, cotton and tencel are exactly like a sponge. They soak up the sweat so you don't feel sticky. They keep you dry.
Keep you dry.
And being dry helps you stay cool and sleep well. Also, here's a tip. You must keep a light blanket on your bed.
A blanket. But it is a hot summer night. Why do I need a blanket?
Remember the science of sleep. Your body temperature naturally drops in the middle of the night. It goes down while you sleep.
It goes down.
At 3 o'clock in the morning, your body is at its coldest point. If you have no blanket, you might wake up feeling cold at 3 in the morning. A light blanket keeps you just right. You won't wake up shivering.
That's a very good point. The body changes temperature during the night. Now, what about drinking? What should we drink before bed to help us sleep in the heat?
You should keep a glass of cold water right by the bed. We talked about dehydration. When you sweat at night, you lose water.
Lose water.
If you wake up thirsty, you need to drink water to stay hydrated. A glass of water is perfect.
But the sources give a strong warning about other drinks. We must avoid alcohol, avoid wine and beer. We must also avoid caffeine.
Caffeine, yes.
Caffeine is in coffee and tea. We should not drink these in the evening.
That is a very important warning. Alcohol and caffeine are diuretics. That is a big medical word. Let's explain it simply.
Yes, simple.
A diuretic is something that makes you go to the bathroom a lot. They make your body lose water very fast. If you drink coffee or wine before bed, you will lose water.
Lose more water.
You will become dehydrated. Dehydration hurts your sleep and makes you feel hot and stressed. So, skip the wine, skip the coffee, just drink plain cold water.
Drink plain cold water, wear a cotton sponge to stay dry, take a lukewarm shower to open the skin doors, put cold socks on your feet, keep the sun out of the room, unplug the TV.
Such simple steps.
These are such simple, easy steps, but they use real science to fix our summer sleep.
They are very easy to do. Anyone can try them tonight. They don't cost money. They just take a little planning.
Wow, we've learned so much today. It is time for our content review. Let's gently review the key learning points from today's deep dive.
Great idea.
We learned that the body works very hard in the heat to keep the core temperature safe. It works like a hot car engine.
Yes, a hot car engine.
The heart beats fast. The blood moves to the skin. This hard work takes all our energy. It makes us stressed, exhausted, and confused.
Yes. And because the brain is confused by the fast heart, we get angry easily. We learned about road rage.
Road rage.
We learned we must plan our days carefully. Drive your car in the cool morning or evening to avoid traffic anger. Take breaks and show empathy to others.
We also learned exactly how to cool our rooms for better sleep. We block the hot sun by closing the curtains in the morning.
Block the sun?
We wait for the night to open the windows. We use a bowl of ice with a fan. We turn off all the electronics so they don't make heat.
Then we learned about our bodies at night. We take a lukewarm shower or a warm bath. The warm water opens the skin doors and lets the deep heat run out.
Run out the doors.
We don't take freezing cold showers because that traps the heat inside.
And finally, we wear loose, light cotton clothes to bed. The cotton acts like a sponge for sweat. We keep a light blanket for the middle of the night.
A light blanket.
We drink plenty of cold water, and we don't drink coffee or alcohol before bed. These are very simple English words and very simple actions that can change our whole summer.
They really can change your summer. They are so easy to try. I hope everyone listening tries one or two of these steps tonight. Your sleep will be so much better. You will feel happier tomorrow.
We hope you enjoyed our deep dive today. We loved exploring this science with you. If you liked learning casual English with us today, please subscribe and follow our channel, Chat with Jennifer English.
Yes, please follow us.
It is totally free, and it helps us make more simple English content just for you.
Yes, please follow our channel. We love making these shows for you, and we really want to hear from you. Please leave a comment below the video.
We invite you to interact with us.
Tell us, what is your favorite way to stay cool on a hot day? Do you think you will try the cold socks trick tonight? Do you use a fan with ice? Or just tell us how you felt practicing today's English words. Did you like the words sweat and patience? Leave a friendly comment and share your learning experience with us.
We love reading your comments. We read every single one. Before we say a warm goodbye, I want to leave you with one final, intriguing thought.
A final thought.
Something for you to ponder on your own after the show ends. We learned today that just a few hot summer days can completely change our moods. The heat makes us angry, it makes us stressed, it makes us fight in traffic, and it ruins our patience with other people.
That is true.
If a few hot days can do all that, well, how will warmer global temperatures in the future change human society? If the whole world gets hotter every year, how will that change the way we treat each other every single day? It is a big question about our future.
That is a very big and important question to think about. If heat makes us angry, a hotter world is a big challenge. It makes learning about the heat and how to stay calm very important for all of us.
It certainly does. We must learn to stay cool and stay kind. Thank you so much for listening today, my friend. We send you warm, friendly wishes from our studio. We hope you stay cool, stay happy, and keep learning English with zero pressure.
Thank you, everyone. You did a great job listening today. Have a wonderful, relaxing day. Stay cool, sit in the shade, and drink lots of water. Goodbye.
Goodbye, everyone. Take care of yourselves. We will see you next time. on Chat with Jennifer English.